Yes, you are visible now.
Oh, I
Absolutely
got
visible.
visible to you. Can you see me?
Yes,
Okay, okay. I got happy that you can see me. Really, I got happy. Yes.
yes. Okay. Now we should continue our journey, or we should continue our conversation, which was stuck due to the internet connection last day.
Yes, yes. Why not? Definitely, we should start our conversation. You can consider because we have to start. Because yesterday, I think we were talking at night time. In the evening time, actually, we couldn't talk due to some problems in my area. That's why. But now, everything is perfect. Now I can talk without getting stuck.
Okay, that's
Yes.
really fantastic and amazing. I want to have discussion with you because you have groomed your personality, overall personality, being living in a remote area. Still, you are developing and you are grooming yourself. So, I want
Yes.
to ask you, what is personality development according to you, or what is personality grooming according to you?
Yes, actually, personality development means like looking like you can consider because nowadays I think you have seen many people they look like celebrity you can consider they look smart, right? Because some people know English, and I am also one of them. I know English, so I think English is because I think if you will see they look different. Personality you can consider if they know English, if they are educated, right? So I think for becoming, if someone wants to improve their what will I say personality development, I think they should learn English also, I think, nowadays, and they should be educated person, right?
Yes, personality
Yes.
development means understanding yourself and growing yourself with the passage of time, improving in your personality, your voice, your tonality, each and everything, how much disciplined you are, all these things when combined together, and we find quite fantastic jadoo here because the earlier videos which I have watched, and in those videos, jadoo is quite different, but in recent videos we find a quite different jadoo. That is
Yes.
personality development, that is personality grooming. So
Yes. Yes.
I want to ask you that how many opportunities this YouTube and especially English language learning has opened for you.
Actually, due to learn this language, I got many opportunities to do. You can consider. Actually, when I learned this language, actually, I had started before, I think, 2 years when I was in seventh class. That time, people were making fun of me, right? It happens with every beginner. Suppose someone will be learning something, so I think he will be, people will make fun of him because they will think that he is doing crazy types of work. But in the reality, if I talk about him, that he will be doing something good work, but people will think different about him. So about me also, people were thinking very different, like Jadu is learning English, and because you know very well about the people of village will not understand English, so they will take something other language, like he is doing black magic, and in which language is he is speaking like that. So it happens, you can consider. But nowadays, I got lots of opportunities, you can consider, like due to learn this language, I could work as, like, I can work as teacher also, so I teach students. If I wouldn't learn this language, so I think I wouldn't teach students. So that's why I am able to teach students, because I know English. That's why I learned. So that's the reason that I improved this whole thing. That's why it happens, right?
Very good and very correctly said you. And I want to ask some other question that what is your dream or desired destination which you want to achieve by this YouTube journey or by learning this language?
Actually, very well. Mostly people think about me when I think lots of people keep watching my video. They think that what does Jadu want to become in his life? That he is working on YouTube, and does he want to become only YouTuber, or he has different types of goals which he wants to fulfill, like that. So actually, I have lots of goals you can consider. Like I also want to become YouTuber also, and teacher also. I suppose so. Which one will be possible? I don't know, but I want to become this all. According to my parents, they want me to become teacher, because they think that mostly Jadu, have English, and you have knowledge of English, you can speak good English, and you went to many students, like and there you motivated them, and also in the schools, like in many schools you went, and there you motivated the students. It means you know very well English, and you should become teacher so that you can teach students that they want. So according to them, like they want me to become teacher, but I want to become an IS officer.
Okay, nice officer.
Yes,
Now,
yes,
what is a nice officer according to Jadu?
yes. Actually, by becoming IS officer, actually nowadays my studies continue. You can consider for that, and very well about exam of becoming IS officer is very hard. And if you want to correct that, if someone wants to correct that, I think he should study more and hard. You can consider, then he can correct it. So I'm also doing the same. And every day in the early morning by getting up when people will be sleeping, and I will be studying that time. So like that I do. Actually, mostly when people will be with me, will be making noises near to me, that time I get upset. But when people will be sleeping, that time I get silence. That I will not get any noises, so suddenly I can study. So that I think. And by becoming, I want to see development of my village. I will develop my village. You can consider, and also in my area, like lots of things, like schools. That all right?
Jadu, when you will become an officer, then upload a video, and I will be very happy to have our Jadu as an officer and making so many developmental activities and progress activities in his village. I am waiting, or I am looking forward to that specific moment, because you have made your YouTube journey a successful one. That's why I am feeling eager, and I am quite optimistic that when people are asleep, you are working on your dreams. In fact, you are stepping ahead towards your dreams and your desires, and you are a conscious person. So
Yes, yes.
definitely one day you will achieve your target being a officer, and you will do many more things like YouTube, and you will be a successful officer. But remember that you have to tag me in that video, and I will be happy to see the Jadu in an officer shape.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why I'm preparing for that also. You can consider, because I know very well about this, which is UPSC exam, and which we have to correct for becoming it. You can consider becoming this. So if you don't have knowledge of any, nowadays for becoming this, mostly we should have knowledge of everything around, so that we will get good marks, and so that we can correct that interview also, right? And I think I heard from the people that for becoming this, I think English is very necessary language nowadays. Everyone should have knowledge. Those who wants to become this in this line, those who want to go, right? So they should have knowledge of English. If they don't know English, I think they can't do, because they can't give interview in English. Mostly people have problem this. And I saw many educated person will be living in a village area, they don't know English, and when it will come to give any interview, they can't give. And they don't know the way to give interview also. So that's why they get failed, and they are unable to give, and due to that, they can't get any job. So it happens. So I think, according to me, for becoming IS officer also, like we have to get knowledge, and we should have knowledge of English also. If we can speak good English, I think easily we can understand the questions to correct that, right? And we can give answer, right?
So first, knowledge is considered, ideas, information is considered, how much you have
Yes.
in your plate. Then your communication part should be the most excellent one, and the last one and the most important one, due to which most of the candidates are unable to crack the interview, is definitely the English language. And you are continuously trying to master over this language. You have improved a lot, and in coming years you will improve a lot. So that's a good idea. You have set a target, because in our present generation there is a loss of this optimism, because there is no clear cut destination. They have two or three destinations. If I cannot do this, I will do that is the major cause of chaos. But you have clear cut idea, and you have already doing your level best, struggling your level best to achieve that idea. That is great thing. So
Yes, yes.
Jadu, how many members are in your family, and what kind of hurdles you have faced? I will especially want you to recall an incident which was very challenging, and how did you cope with that incident?
Actually, ask me that you want to know about my problems which I have faced in my life while learning this language. I faced many problems. Like in the beginning time, I was having to go to the forest area, because very well. those people who come from the village area will not be able to learn English easily because they don't get any person easily. Like they can't get any person with whom they will speak in English. And same problems, I was facing, that I was not getting any person with whom will I speak. But I was very crazy, you can consider. I was crazy about learning this language. I wanted to learn at all cost. That's why I was finding people also. I was not getting. I asked to lots of people, please tell me about any person will be living in your village, please tell me about him. Does anyone know English in your village? Please tell me about him, that I will practice with him. So but no one could tell me that there is a one person will be speaking in English and no like you the same. So like that. So that's why I couldn't find anyone to speak in English. That's why I thought to learn this by myself. But one day, I decided I should do it by myself, you can consider. So when I thought like that, I started going to the forest. I started going to the forest, because I was knowing that people will, look me and they will think something different about my spoken English language. If I will speak in English language in the village, people will make fun of you. And actually, before learning this language, I have many stories about the people, those who speak English language. I heard. Actually, I keep on watching lots of interview video and speech video. Those who faced lots of problems, mostly on Just Talk English channel, you can consider. So they told right thing that I faced this problem. I come from village area and I faced this problem like that. They keep on telling, you can consider. So I was also knowing that I can also face these problems. If I will speak among the people in village area, they will make fun of me and they will not let me learn this language. They will bother me. So that's why I used to go far away, means in the forest. But one day I was thinking that today I came to the forest. One day I had gone to the forest in, I think, around in 2022, when I was in 7th class. So that time, when I was practicing, when I was improving my English, suddenly one friend, he got me, he met me there, and he saw me. I was speaking loudly. He came near to me and asked me, Jadu, what are you doing here that you are speaking loudly? Actually, in distance of 1 kilometer around, I was there. I think I was with my friend like this, he told. Actually, he was watching something in his mobile and suddenly he heard my voice in the forest. There's something voice I can heard from inside the forest. So, someone will be speaking loudly. So he was not doing that, who is he? That who is speaking loudly? Suddenly he came to me there, that place he, visited where I was. So, suddenly when he came there, he got me there and he asked me. Actually, I feared, I was fearing that who is he? Actually, I was not knowing, being he was, from part of my village actually, but actually I don't know the people of other part of my village. Actually, my village has 5 parts, so he comes from other parts. So I think he was doing something there, and he heard me, while speaking in English. So he came and asked me, and he gave me his mobile. When he heard me, he came to know completely about me that Jadu will be learning English. That's why he came here and he heard me, like while speaking in English. So when he came to me and he gave me his mobile, I saw his mobile, checked his mobile. Then I got many videos he downloaded in his mobile related to English words, vocabulary, and phrases, that all he had downloaded. And I came to know that he is also crazy about learning English. So then I decided, why not, I should say him for speaking with me. Since then we became friends, and I said him, I said him, please come to my home. Since that he started coming to my home every day. But actually I was knowing better than him also, little bit. I think he was less than me in this language. All the time he was speaking something. But when he was coming, when he developed the habit of coming to my home every day, since that time, when we had met once in the forest, suddenly, I think within some days he improved his some English. Then I think, he started saying me, sometime he used to say me that, Jadu, I'm not getting time, so I can't talk today. Actually I'm not getting time, like that he was saying. So I was, saying, okay, no problem. So like that problems I was facing, very well. If someone will not speak with you, suppose you will teach him and he will not speak with you, then I think without friend you can't improve your English. So I was thinking that, how will I improve my English language? I think 2 friends that time, you can consider. One was from another village, so suddenly when he was not picking up my call, so I used to call another my friend. So he will also not pick up my call. Sometime he will be busy because he was in 10 class, 10 standard, and he was preparing for the exam. So that's why, he was not giving me time. So like that problems I was facing. So I decided, whether they are not helping me, all the same I should do by myself. Then I started creating the environment at home, because I came to know that if I will speak among the people will make fun of me and they will not let me speak, and they will tell something about different, like black magic he is doing, like that. And many times, my parents were said by the people that your son is doing like that, black magic, like that. Actually they don't understand English, so what will they think about English? Like black magic is doing, because I was speaking loudly and fastly. So I think you can check my earlier video and there you will check my English, how did I speak in that all videos, like Right.
Jadoo
Ye-
is conjuring some type of magic, black magic, and he is calling the witches and then all that things.
Yes, yes. Like that, they were thinking about me that Jadu will be doing something kind of black magic work in the forest, and my parents were said about this many times, but I didn't hear because I was doing right work. So why will I stop in between? I continued it and I started learning this, and that's why I could learn this language. Many people try to stop me, and if I would get into the words, I think so far I would stop it in between. So I didn't think like that, and I continued it. That's why I could learn this language because I didn't pay attention at them whether they were saying me to stop learning this language. And before coming on YouTube, when I was new on YouTube, my parents were also forcing me, you can consider, and they were compelling me to come on YouTube. Don't come on YouTube, you learn English very well. We get happy when you learn English, but why are you coming on YouTube that you are posting your video, you make like crazy like that, you keep walking all the time and you make like that, because that time they were saying me when I was not earning and getting anything. Like I had no any lots of subscribers, I didn't have lots of subscribers. That's why actually they were not understanding the value of YouTube. But when I started getting fast payment from YouTube, since then they started understanding about the value of YouTube, that this is value of YouTube, that he gets money from the YouTube and YouTube provides him money every month. So then
That's the
it my journey.
reward of
Yes,
your dedication. That's the reward of your dedication and disciplined nature. Because without discipline, you can't achieve anything. Because when your friends left you behind and when there was no
yes,
one to talk with you, that was the special moment when you decided and when you made up your mind that it's I have to change my journey, I have to change my way, I have to do something great. And that was the turning point which paved the way for your bright future. Now as you are a successful YouTuber, everyone approaches you, how do you feel? And with
yes.
how many people have you been connected with you up till now?
Yes, yes. Now I feel very well because now, I actually for a long time, I've been thinking to be known by the people mostly. Actually, I was thinking that people will know me and my, work, what will I be doing in the, like in YouTube application like that. Actually, that I wanted for a long time, and now I completely like God. So I feel very, proud of myself. And also my parents, they feel very proud of me. Like they think that, our son finally got viral and he could see himself up on YouTube, and now he gets subscribers and money also everything. And not only money and subscribers and name, I get respect from the
Respect is
people
very
that I want.
respect is
Yes,
very good.
yes, very good. Whenever I go anywhere, there people will recognize me. You can consider they will take selfie with me and they will tell about any motivation to me like that, and I get happy more too much when they tell something, and they watch
You
so my
are
video to their
providing
children, so that I
value.
get it. Yes, that time mostly.
You
Yes.
are providing value, and when as mentors or as YouTubers, when we are contributing even a small bit, then it's definitely a thing of pride for us. So we are highly proud of Jadu as a content creator. And one more question is that Jadu, how you are making your thumbnails? Like sometimes people call that this is something opposite what is presented in your videos. The person who is tagged on the thumbnail. What do you think? Say.
Yes, yes. Actually, people keep commenting like that. You can consider mostly, and I think you can get. And if you will check my early video, and there are lots of negative comments I got. You can consider. Actually, they were not liking my English, and they were abusing me about my English. Jadu, you have made lots of mistake in this spoken English. Like you uploaded video, there we got lots of mistake like that, and many negative comments in earlier video I got. You can consider. Nowadays, I think less than before, but I am going to improve it. Yes.
Yes, negativity is all around us, and negativity was there when you are starting your English journey. Negativity is here in the comment section, but it is upon us whether we turn this negativity into positivity, into constructiveness. And you turned these negative things as your positive strength, and you
Yes.
build a castle out of these things into a palace. And now see how Jadu is looking right now.
Yes, yes. Actually, before, I think if you look me on video, I think I look like very different. I looked very different in video. Differently, you can consider. Like I was looking like different, and nowadays you can look me different. I look because of personality development you can consider. I developed my personality, and because of I went to many institute, and there lots of things are taught to the students, can be which you told, personality development, and can be spoken English and dancing, singing, everything around. And that you in English language only, they are taught about singing in English, not in Hindi also, only in English, everything, dancing, singing, that all. And that types of institutes was visited many times by me. And I think two three what will I say about institute are in, I think, a small capital of Jharkhand, where I went many times. There I motivated many students and gave speech. And as many times I gave speech, so far I didn't feel fearness, you can consider, like I was not fearing to give speech. And today, actually, I had gone to one places, I think that is, holy place, you can consider. So actually about that, he, one teacher, actually he teaches us history subject. So he called me Jadu. Actually, very well, if any student will, absent in the school, I think he will not be given permission without signing, right? You can consider. So that happened with me also today, you can consider. So when I had gone to take that, actually I saw him that due to this reason I had not, I hadn't gone to school, like that I told him. So he understood Jadu had gone to this place, that's why he didn't come to school. Suddenly, he saw due, reason why I, had I not gone to school. So he saw that Jadu had gone to a holy place where he worshipped. So he asked me about me that place, and that too in English language in that class. So really, I got happy that I could speak, and people were, when I was paying attention at the students, on the students, like they were looking my legs, foods, you can consider, like Jadu's foods, shaking like that, or not like that. They were looking me that will he be fearing or not while giving speech. They were paying attention. They were not looking at, like at me. You can consider. They were looking in my legs, and at my foods, you can consider. So I got, so they are checking me that is he confident or not. So really I was confident, and without fearing I gave speech. I didn't feel fear. I was not fearing little bit also, you can consider. I didn't even fear there while giving speech. I felt confidence while giving speech. So now I came to know, if I have to give speech before thousands of and lakhs of people all the same, I will not get lack, and hesitation while speaking in English. Quietly I can give. So so far I could understand, I could understand my power. What is my power now to give speech on the stage? So now I can give speech every day. And now I said to many people through video also, that if someone wants to call me as motivator to your students, so I can go there and I can motivate your students. So since then people came to know that Jadu comes as motivator, and he motivates students also. So that's why they keep, like they keep calling me, and I went many institute, you can consider, and there I motivated students, and they learn many different thing about me, like how did Jadu learn English, and how can we learn English language. By taking turns, they are asking me questions. So really I am answering, and I am giving answer of that question, like how to, what should I do, lots of question I was asked. When it was the month of, I think, March 2024 that time. But again I'm going about to go in April 2025 to motivate the students is one place. There are lots of students are about to come to join English spoken course. So there I will go, and I will enjoy while giving them motivation, and I will teach them English, and we will work with some teachers there as English teacher. So there I will teach them and get give them motivation, and really I think by getting my motivation, I hope they should learn something.
That's really incredible that you have just defeated the stage fear also, because stage fear is considered the biggest hindrance or the hurdles in your progress. And when people were watching how much trembling you are, or how much sweating you are, how much your legs are shivering, you perceived, and you just composed, and you just posed, and you are a calm personality. You are not fearing anything. If I can defeat my past, if I can defeat the
Yes.
people, the surrounding, the negativity, I can defeat anything in the world. So that's the best thing. And wish you best of luck, very best of luck for your bright future. Whenever I feel that I should make a video, I shall definitely connect with you. And I am so happy that you regard a teacher. Whenever I text you, you definitely, whenever you are online, you definitely reply me. That's the thing, that you are respecting a teacher.
Yes,
What
yes,
would
yes.
you like
Because
to
I
say
reply,
about
because they, I think, if you, I think nowadays mostly 90% of people are like that. I think if you will, if suppose one person will be getting viral on YouTube, and if if he's a snobby type of person, he will not give you permission. Like he will not reply you. Also, he will show his snobby power, right? He will show his snobby power. So I'm not like that person. And what in whatever field I am looking myself. Suppose now I can think that I got viral on YouTube. I have lots of subscribers. Now I became like celebrity. All the time I don't think about any less people. Those who are coming from village area will be trying to learn and will be asking for helping from me. So I can help them easily and I pick up their call because I think that I don't think about myself arrogant. You can consider like ghamandi. Yes, I'm not that kind of person. I receive their call and I ask them what is what do you want to ask for? Please ask me. I will help you. Please ask me. What is your problem
finally
like
I
that?
want
So I
to tell
yes
you, what do you feel about this session?
yes. What did you say?
What do you feel about this session which we have conducted recently and which we have conducted yesterday?
Yes. I felt very well, today because in this conversation, in this session, like we talk about lots of things, like how to improve confidence, personality development. You can consider lots of things. So if people will watch this video, they will know what is that, right? And they can improve by getting motivation through this video. So that I want, and that's why I like this video because you also told about the best way to enhance English and improve communication skills. Also, you can consider, and we talk about lots of things, fairness and hesitation. How can we remove hesitation? Those who are getting hesitation while speaking English, how can they remove the hesitation of speaking English? How can they overcome the fear of speaking in English? Everything they can learn with the help of this one video which we are recording now, right now, right?
So
Yes.
have a very happy evening and blessed one evening. So with this, we should wind up this session and hope
Okay.
we will conduct
Yes.
many more sessions in near future.
Okay. Definitely we will talk again because today I could, I enjoyed a lot with you while talking and we discuss about lots of things in this video, which will be helpful for those people who will be trying to learn and get this whole thing about which all we told, both of us told in this video. So they will definitely get and they can get help through this video to develop themselves, right? So that I want. So definitely they will get motivation by watching this video. So I hope we will, I think we should wind up this session again. We will talk when we get time again. So really I enjoyed, and yesterday also I felt very well by talking with you, but actually I felt bad a little bit because of network problem. I was liking to talk with you, but in between suddenly I got network problem. So that's why, otherwise I wanted to talk with you for a long time. I think if I could talk up to 1 hour, so it was enough for me also. You can consider. So actually due to network problem, I couldn't talk with you yesterday, but today I could talk with you. So that's my great thing that I could do with you finally. Yes. Okay, then we will talk later. Yes, and some other time when we get time.
Have a nice day.